And joining me now to talk more about it is the CEO of Digitalocean, Patty Srinivasan. Patty, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for having me here. It's wonderful to be here in the middle of all the action.
We're going to talk about these great earnings that the company just posted, but first let's start by getting an overview from you about your firm for our viewers who might not be familiar.
Sure. Yeah, Digitalocean is a cloud infrastructure provider, and we were actually founded here in the city about 12 years ago, and we have grown considerably since then. We're now at a $900 million run rate, and we serve over 640,000 customers. And the interesting thing is we produce or we make cloud and AI infrastructure for these companies. And if you think about cloud as the utility that powers today's digital economy, AI is the utility that is going to power tomorrow's intelligence economy. So we are very proud to be a provider of both for developers in companies of all sizes.
Mm-hmm. And what was working in this latest earnings report?
Yeah, we had a blockbuster quarter, thanks to all the great work that we have done in terms of scaling up to our customers. So we had the highest incremental revenue the company has ever seen in $44 million, which was balanced across cloud and AI business. And from a cloud point of view, the larger the customer is on our platform, the faster they are growing on us. So for example, our $1 million plus customers are more than $110 million now, and they're growing at 72%. So we have taken a very focused view of that. So that's one segment that is doing really well. And on the other side, our AI business is relatively new. We started doing that maybe 4 or 5 quarters. And for the 5th consecutive quarter, that business has doubled in size in terms of revenue. And customers are loving how we have unified and what we call as an agentic cloud.
Yes.
It is a unified cloud and AI platform for developers that are trying to build AI or consume AI.
Are you working with other chip companies in this AI space as you look to grow in that area?
Absolutely, yeah. So we work with both NVIDIA, which is the leader in this space, but also with AMD, because we are focused on what we call as inferencing. So inferencing is when companies start using AI. So it is a very different world. All the headlines are dominated by companies that are in training mode, which is building AI models or training the models, teaching it how to reason, how to take action and things like that. But the real value is in when you start using the AI, which we insiders call as inferencing. So inferencing is when companies start leveraging AI to solve business problems. So we focus on that, and for that, it is both NVIDIA chips as well as AMD chips, because there's a lot of variety of tasks that need to be performed. And even CPUs come into the picture, because when you start consuming AI, you need to do a lot more than just crunch numbers or matrices in terms of building the models.
How can this help startups and partners within the AI space?
Yeah, it's a great question. So we focus our AI energy into the AI startup ecosystem, and there are thousands and thousands of new AI native startups that are coming up, solving very specific business problems, right? Whether it is CRM or customer service, customer support, advertising technology, all of these micro segments are now going to get disrupted with startups taking an AI-centric view of the world. If this segment was discovered after AI, how would that look like? So we are working very closely with an extended ecosystem of tool chain providers to startups to venture capital ecosystem to build a platform where AI native companies can come consume AI without swallowing all the complexity, because we make it super simple and affordable for these companies so that they can put AI to action in service to consumers.
Quickly, Patty, what can you tell me about Fall.ai?
Yeah, Fall.ai is a very valuable customer for us. Fall.ai, what they do is they curate a set of generative media models. So generative media models are taking in text input and creating images, creating video and things like that. And they're one of the leaders in this space. Not only are they a big customer of ours, we recently announced a big partnership. Now they are making their hundreds of generative media models running on the Digitalocean platform, targeting AI native companies to build video and media models available on the Digitalocean platform.
Digitalocean CEO Patty Srinivasan, thank you so much for joining me in studio, and congratulations.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Great to have you.